Dan the Wheelman here, and my very special guest today at the Canadian Tire Motorsports Park, or MoSport, in Bowmanville, Ontario, is this. This is the 2026 Hyundai Elantra N TCR. Those three letters are important. That means this is the closest thing you can get for a road car to a race car. The power is the same as the standard Elantra. It's 276 horsepower that can be boosted to 286 if you have the automatic, which gives you an overboost functionality. The manual transmission, which you can also have, does not have that. But other than that, lots of differences. The wheels down here, as you can see, these are new super light forged wheels, new 4-piston brake calipers on the front, 2-piece rotors with aluminum hubs on that as well, and that's pretty cool. But the big news, the real giveaway, is over here. Look at this swan neck carbon spoiler. This is real motorsport stuff, and if you look, it's adjustable. This is functional. It actually adds downforce. I was speaking with Mark Wilkins, who's one of the racers for Hyundai's Brian Herta Motorsport race team. He said, this is a lot closer to my race car than you think. So I'm obviously really excited to give it a shot. And we're going to do that here on the track, the driver development training course at CTMP. So let's get to it. Okay, so we're going to have a quick look at the interior of the new N TCR. You've got the stuff we've seen in the Elantra N before. You've got the 2 N buttons on the wheel. This is for rev matching on downshifts. If you had an automatic car, this would be for the overboost function. Gives you 10 extra horsepower for a little bit of time. That's all pretty. The shift lever is the same. That's all standard and fair. And if we turn the engine on, you'll see that we have this and the end screen as well, which lets you tune various aspects of the car, all very cool. New in the TCR, we have Alcantara suede on the armrest here, on the e-brake pull as well, and I believe the shift boot in Alcantara is a step up. But otherwise, that's about it. It's otherwise pretty standard in Elantra N in here, which is okay because that's a really cool interior. And remember, the TCR is an upfitting. It's not an all-new model. It's an upfitting of the current Elantra N. So this is the stuff they've done. Oh, one thing I forgot to mention that's important. Alcantara suede steering wheel. This thing feels great in my hands at rest. Looking forward to see how it feels once we hit the track. Really nice in here, and it's also comfortable for, I'm 6'3", it's comfortable for me. The seats, even though they are fairly highly bolstered, they are not squeezing me too much. Good view forwards. The seating position is very good. The wheel, of course, tilts and telescopes. If I can find the adjustment, there it is. And there you go. All really good stuff. The interior of the Elantra is already good. This one just kicks it up a notch. Here we are now at the wheel of the Hyundai Elantra N. This is not the TCR version. This is just the regular N. Still a fantastic car though. 276 horsepower and 6-speed manual transmission, limited slip differential in the front. It feels amazing through here. It is such a fun car, this Elantra N. This is probably now the 4th time I've had it on a racetrack, and it's always impressed me with just how responsive the front end is, how responsive the power is, and it's a great transmission. Although, however, usually I'm a manual transmission guy, but the DCT, the dual clutch auto, is really good on the track. So you want to keep that in mind. But the manual is still pretty good. The slots are pretty well defined. The clutch take-up is good as well. And the steering weight, for me, is the one that really does the trick. It's just weighed so well. There's some amazing feel through the wheel on the Elantra N. I really am impressed with how Hyundai has managed to really take the fight to the old guard in this segment, the likes of the Honda Civic Si/Type R, the Volkswagen GTI/ Golf R, and so on and so on. Hyundai has really done a bang-up job of matching them blow for blow and excelling above them in certain cases. So you really get the feel for just how performance-oriented this Elantra N is. This is not just some lightweight tuning package. This is a real comprehensive redo of the Elantra package. It's got a limited slip differential at the front, so you get that nice pull and hole shot out of the corners, which we all know is kind of one of the tougher things to achieve when it comes to a front wheel drive vehicle. I just love it, and I'm looking forward to seeing how that TCR moves the bar even more with its better brakes and better aero. I've got the crash helmet on now because we are in the TCR version of the 2026 Elantra N. So I've got the bigger brakes up front, the bigger brake calipers with more pistons up front, the special rotors that are two-piece rotors now, as well as more aero. Everything else is the same, power's the same, steering response should be the same. So I'm gonna have that much more stopping power, and as speeds go, we're gonna have that much more stability at high speeds. It's gotten a little bit rainy, so we're gonna have to take it a little bit easy through here. But so far, this has got a new Alcantara steering wheel, which is great. We're gonna put these brakes through the test right here. Very, very responsive brakes through this. The rear brakes are still a one piston caliper. That hasn't changed. It's only the front brakes that go different. I've also got stickier tires, Michelin Pilot Cup 2s on these, which, to be honest, in this rain might not be the best. The less grip tires on the standard Elantra probably a little better suited for this. So I'm gonna take a little bit easy as we try it. But the brake feel is very good on this, just like it was before. You get that much more responsiveness. The pedal feel, it feels different to me as well. A little more progressive, a little easier to understand how much pressure I require for this. I was talking with Mark Wilkins. He says that the feel of these cars, there's differences in power and stuff like that, of course, in this vehicle to his race car, but he says the feel, the general bones of the car feel very similar, and I tend to believe him as I'm out here now on this track. This thing feels really sporty and responsive, which I think is great. So much fun here. And about 47 grand for the manual transmission of the TCR and 49 for the DCT version as well. So the price of entry is pretty good too. I'm just so impressed with these vehicles. I think Hyundai, again, has done an amazing job to really make a good feeling race car for the road with these compact Elantras, and I'm all for a fun car, and this most definitely is that. Anyway, thank you for tuning in to this quick look at the 2026 Hyundai Elantra N and N TCR. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please do. If not, no hard feelings, of course. You can follow me on Instagram at Dan the Wheelman, on Blue Sky at Dan the Wheelman, and always keep it locked to the Dan the Wheelman YouTube channel. Always fun new stuff going up here, there, and everywhere. So thanks for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed it. Sayonara, folks. This is Dan the Wheelman signing off from CTMP.